Welcome to our newest Ask the Sisters. Am I the asshole? I'm Sister J.
I'm Sistah AITA.
I'm Sistah A.
And I am Sistah K. And let's get started. Woohoo! welcome to Speak Nation and everyone who might be new. We are the sisters of the Sistah Speak Productions series of podcasts. And we are happy to be here with a new podcast.
A new one.
A new one. So I think how we're going to do this one, before we get started with everything, we're all going to pick an Am I the Asshole question, read it, and we'll all react, of course. And we want your feedback too, so you can send it to sistahspeak@gmail.com. If you don't know us, let's introduce ourselves, and when we do, like where we're from, before we get into our questions. And if you don't know us, we always start out with what we are lipping, sipping, and swagging with today. Today. And Jay is going to start us off.
Hi, I'm Sister J. And as you can see, I am the matriarch of the group, meaning I'm the oldest. I live in Dallas, but I'm not from Dallas. But I've been here a long time. I'm from native Kansan, but I've been in Texas for a long, long time. Okay, for my hydration today, I have one of our official Sistah Speak Yetis. Wherever sisters.
The OG.
And this is the OG one with a Sister J name on it. And in it, I'm enjoying a refreshing A&W root beer.
Oh, yes. Nice.
Very nice.
Because y'all know it's hot down in these parts. Woo. For my lippy today, I have one of my faves. This is Milani, one of my favorite brands of lippy. And this is called number 29 Teddy Bear.
Ooh. Love that.
Nice.
I need that one.
That's your color.
It's like a brown.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I need
it's really
that
nice.
Very
I
nice.
really like it. And my Avon Glimmer Sticks lip liner.
In
the appropriate size, I might add, in chocolate. And I forgot. I have my blingy, I don't know if you can see it, my little blingy necklace, which is a wine glass. Everybody know I drink my wine. Thank you, Sister A. She bought me this beautiful necklace. So that's it for me.
All right. I will go next. I am Sistah AITA.
Love it.
From Detroit, Michigan, Motown, Motor City.
Mm-hmm.
And I am, I guess, the baby of the group.
The baby.
I'm the baby of the group.
The bling
so I'll
baby.
start off with the bling baby.
The bling baby.
Bling. Yes.
No, the bougie bling baby.
Come on now.
Being bougie is a good thing. Bougie too.
I'll start off with the bling, of course. I am also wearing the wine glass necklace. Thank you, Sister A. And then I also have on part of our swag, we have a lot of shirts, and this one has our names on it. On my lippy, I am layering today.
Ooh.
So I have MAC lipstick. It's matte finish, and it's called Chili. It's like rust red.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And then on top, for some gloss, I have on the NYX Butter Gloss. And it's like a really pretty coral orange.
That's nice.
It
What
like
color is
matches
that?
my nails.
I was going to say it matches your nails.
And it's called Sorbet.
Oh,
okay.
I think I
Mhm.
had
Very
that
nice.
Bougie.
NYX is not bougie
No, it is not.
at all.
And first I'll show you what my drink is sitting upon. Sister J crochets us these awesome sauce coasters for our drinks. So this is what mine is sitting on right now.
Nice.
And I'm introducing a new Yeti.
Oh, wow.
It's
Wow.
26 ounces.
I love the
Oh, 26.
color.
26 ounces in a gorgeous, gorgeous Irish green.
Oh, that's
Yes.
beautiful.
I love it. And it starts off really wide, but it narrows at the bottom, so it's easier to hold. Perfect for the car.
Yes.
And it comes with a straw.
Built-in straw.
Built-in straw. So
Here we go.
LM, are you
Here
gonna?
we go.
You got to fess. You got to fess up.
I know what's coming.
Fess up. Fess up.
Fess up, because Jay wasn't on the other call.
I have
But
a
I know what it's
confession.
about. Yeah. Mhm.
I have a confession.
Mhm.
So apparently,
Oh, what you mean apparently?
apparently,
I'm going with that.
Hey,
There you go.
allegedly,
Apparently.
allegedly,
Accordingly.
Sister A and I have been using these straws wrong.
Yes, you
Yes.
So
have.
you know how
Yes, you have.
straws have like the ring? Can you
The
see
little,
it?
Yep.
The little like at the
Yes.
bottom.
Oh, it's very
We've
visible.
been-
She sees it clearly.
we've been drinking like this from these straws.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how.
No, easy. I mean,
Yeah.
Understand
It's easy.
how y'all do
It's
I don't
that.
even understand how y'all got confused.
It works whichever way up
works.
you got it.
yeah. But with the Yeti cup, it doesn't even allow you to use it this way. You
No.
have to use it
The correct
other
way.
The,
Yeah, no, you
the wrong
have
way
to use
around.
it.
And we have
Right.
been
You have to use it the correct way.
we have been debating this for a good 2 years
Oh yeah, long time.
Oh, at least.
Yeah.
at least. And they are like
Years.
adamant that that's the correct way to use the
We
straw. I'm like,
were adamant.
it's only so you don't spill it. It doesn't come out when you're clean.
But it really
So it
doesn't
won't come
feel
out.
secure. It doesn't feel secure like this.
Of course
See?
it is.
What?
That's what that big old bump is
doesn't.
for.
Pull
It
it
won't
up.
come out.
Pull it up. It ain't coming out that lid unless you
I
really
know,
jack it.
It's not, but still. I don't know about this.
Loosey-goosey.
No.
It's taking some
admit-
getting used
no,
to. Loosey
admit-
goosey. There you
you
go,
just-
Sister
no.
There
A.
you have it.
You
Yeah.
just say, "Excuse me, I was wrong. I'm sorry."
No,
And now I'm not.
It doesn't feel
I
right.
admit I was wrong.
You don't have to apologize for it though.
I'm not gonna say
No.
sorry because
No.
it feels wrong.
It does.
But
It just feels in your gut. It
In
feels
my
wrong.
gut.
Wait, out of all the Yetis over the years,
this is the only one I have that came with a straw.
really?
Yeah.
Um,
I don't have any Yetis come with a straw.
But even when you buy
yeah,
a
I
straw,
don't have
they
any other
they
Yetis
have
that
the
came
little
with a straw.
ridge on the bottom.
I don't understand.
We don't get
Okay, so what's
Anyway.
in your drink?
it.
cup?
The debate
In my drink,
continues.
It's a beautiful cup.
It is
Yes.
It's
beautiful.
very. I am drinking some sweet tea, and then I cut up some fresh strawberries.
Ooh,
And I-
Oh,
see, you do some
That is a little
good
bougie.
That's smart.
fruit infusions. Yeah,
Did y'all hear Sister A?
yes, yes, I did.
slip that in there. Slip that in there.
She is good for slipping it
She
in.
is.
That's like spa drink, spa water.
Right.
All water.
A little some cucumber.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That'll be next. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
Cucumber water. And that is it for me.
Okay, let me hop in next. I am Sistah A. I am from the city of Boston, the Bay State. And as you can see, I am the middle sister,
Yes.
one of the middle sisters. And I'm going to tell you about my drink now. This is my Sister Speak Pank Yeti.
Yes.
The beer stein.
The beer stein.
It's got my name and everything engraved on there.
Love
And
it.
I've got just a regular straw. Doesn't have any nibs or nubs or nothing.
Oh, but you have a bendable straw.
I like
do
it.
have a
I love
straw.
those.
Mm-hmm.
I love those.
And that is sitting upon my Sister J Texas size
Oh, yeah.
homemade toaster, keeping the desk nice and dry over here. For my lippy today, I have a new one.
Ooh.
This is called the Ramel Lip
Oh.
Art Graphic.
It's
Oh
so
my.
like slim.
Yes,
It's very
and it's like
slim.
Looks like a
Just kind
lip
of-
pencil.
it's a cool shape. And this is like a 2-in-1 lip liner and liquid lipstick.
Wow.
Wait, what
Yeah.
do you mean 2-in-1? So the liner's on the other side?
No, I think just because of its fine.
So
Yes,
thin.
but that's very
You can-
small.
Well,
Yeah.
Or you can make
Yes.
some graphic if you had two colors,
Mhm.
kind of a thing.
That is so
Very
skinny.
nice.
Oh.
I got
I
this
didn't
on
know Ramel
Amazon.
made stuff like that.
Is it a
though.
I didn't either.
Right.
It is a matte. So I do
Okay.
have
Okay.
this color is number 810. It's called Be Free.
Be free.
But it is a little drying, so I've got my lip lacquer from Elf to put that on top for a little shine and a little moisture.
Okay. Run us that link, please.
Yes, I will.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Some
ma'am.
Lip lacquer.
Lip lacquer. And for my blings today, I've got on my Soul Sister bracelet. Thank you, Sister LM.
Well,
I've also got on my rose gold cursive Sistah A. Thank you, Sister K.
Yeah.
And just to top it off, I've got our logo on my watch.
yeah.
Nice.
And that's it for me.
Okay, I will hop in for my bling today. Excuse me. I am Sister K, and I am also from Dallas. And despite my beautiful sweatshirt that I'm repping today,
Yeah.
we just got back from our Boston trip.
That's a nice sweatshirt.
Yes.
Yes, and it's so cozy. And I don't know, was Boston formed in 1630? Is that why it's got
1630?
1630? Okay.
Wow.
thank you. That's what I was thinking.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize it was that old.
Mm.
I knew it was one of the originals, though.
Yeah.
I still don't get those people were not that tall, but we're not gonna go there. But anyway,
Let's not go down that road.
no, let's not.
That
listen to
lopsided
our-
road.
That's probably why. Go listen to our Boston Takeover recap, y'all. That's gonna be coming
Yes.
out. Anyway, so I am from Dallas as well, and I'll start off with my swag. So I have my permanent swag here.
Yes.
I have my beautiful blingy K. Thank you, Sister A.
Okay. Nice.
And I have my rose gold Soul Sisters bracelet. on.
Okay.
Sister LM for that. So I'm blinged out.
You
For
are.
Yeah.
my hydration, I have two things today.
Uh-oh.
I have my
Mm.
beautiful Yeti bottle. Thank you, Sister LM, with my
Welcome.
initials and a beautiful heart on the other side.
That is nice.
And I
like
love
that.
these bottles because you have a little spout
Mhm.
and a little cap that you can tote it around with. And this, I have some water with some lemonade powders.
Mm.
I need to get the carrier for that. That we saw in
Yes.
Boston.
Carrier, yes.
The carrier. It's a
But it already has
crossbody.
a carry top, though.
No,
No, but you
No.
can sling
there's a
it on you.
The
crossbody
sling,
Mhm.
yes.
carrier. Oh,
Was it Tiff or Tartar? They both had
Tiff.
it.
Yes.
Tiff had it.
Okay.
Oh, it's awesome.
Wow.
It was great.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also have a generic company cup. It's fine. It's still insulated and it works just fine, y'all. And I also
For how
have
many
some-
hours?
You know what? Comparable, because you know what? Let me just say this. I have my other Yeti bottle over there, the bigger one, and it does not keep ice like it used to. It melts within hours. So I don't know if it's because I dropped it a couple of times or what,
Don't believe
but
it.
the ice does not stay ice in that one. This one is still good, but my bigger one that I have, it doesn't stay
Mhm.
icy. And I'm not sure why. Although I have dropped it.
We freely admit to being Yeti snobs.
We do.
I'm not.
We are.
I am.
I am.
I'll use a Zach, I'll use a whoever.
Well, now, the
Caribbean
Zacks are
member.
cute.
Buddy.
I've only ever bought one Yeti. I have about 20 in the house, thanks to my sisters and stuff, but I've only
What?
bought myself one. And actually, that was for
Really?
Mr. A.
Door.
So,
Wow.
Oh, so you didn't really have to buy that one either. It wasn't supposed to be funny.
what?
Okay, sorry. So in this one, I have some root beer.
Okay. Couple
Okay.
A&Ws
Yum.
today.
Yes. And then for my lippy, I have, first of all, I put on some of my lip primer. It's not my prep and prime because haven't gone to MAC yet, but this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills one.
Okay.
And I like it because it's wider than the prep and prime one. The prep and prime is
it
skinny,
is wider. Yeah.
but I don't think it works as well as prep and prime. I mean, it's moist. It's moist though, but I still like the prep and prime.
Yeah.
But the reason I have that is because I brought out my MAC
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
retro. This is the retro matte lipstick in the color of Ruby Woo.
Yeah.
Okay,
Classic
that's why the little
Ruby
bullet is
Woo.
red.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
That's a nice
And
color.
this, I've had this for a while. Look, I got a lot left.
You do.
That's pretty though.
And I
Mhm.
love MAC smells so good too. Yes, this is color
Oh,
Ruby
my.
Roo B21, the retro matte.
Smell my
I don't
lippies.
think it has a.
How do you not smell it when you put it on?
It's
Your
my
nose is right
nose.
I
there.
think I dabbed it on my nose.
I don't know what it is. It smells kind of like vanilla-ish, chocolate-ish. I don't know what the smell is that they have in their lipsticks, but they smell good. So anyway, that's it for me.
Okay.
All right, let's get into it.
Let's get into
Yes.
it. Okay, so who wants to start with their question? So each sister has selected a "Am I the asshole?" question. And so who wants to start?
Should we talk about like this new sensation? Can you give us a little background to
Yes.
Am I the Asshole in case
I don't
not
think
everybody
it's-
knows about it?
I don't think it's a new sensation, but there is a thread or a community or channel. I don't know the words for Reddit.
It's a subreddit.
So it's
community.
excuse me, it's a subreddit where it's called Am I the Asshole? And people write in and say, Am I the asshole for blah, 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 blah. Then they go on and explain the situation, and then people can comment and give advice or let them know if they think they were the asshole or if they weren't the asshole, and give them advice about why they say yay or nay, yes or no, that they are.
Okay.
So I don't know. I don't think it's new. I don't think it's new,
Yeah.
but
It's new
It's
to
new
me.
to us.
It's new to me
us.
too.
we haven't
Yeah.
ever done it on
No.
Sister Speak before.
Yes.
We usually have our Sister Speak family write in their advice questions. We thought this would be a
Yes.
fun, different take on our Ask the Sisters.
Yes.
So,
I will go first then.
Okay.
okay.
All right. The explanation is pretty long, so I've summarized it just
Okay.
for time
Ooh, look
purposes.
at you.
Mhm. Am I the asshole for leaving family inheritance to my best friend and not relatives?
Oh.
Okay.
So this person is very young, a 23-year-old female. She doesn't have any close relatives. The closest relatives are her grand aunts.
Okay.
Her mom passed away, her grandparents passed away. So it's just her and then these grand aunts. She is the sole heir of a townhouse in the countryside that was passed on or passed down to her from her grandmother.
Mhm.
So the grand aunts are the grandmother's sisters.
Sisters.
Yes.
Mhm.
Do they
She's
have kids?
not-
Did she say?
She does not say.
Okay. So must just not have, they must not have kids.
Well, yeah, because it was her grandmother's, then it went to her mom, then it went to her because her mom
Okay.
passed away 3 years ago,
Okay.
which is sad. She's only
Yeah,
23
young.
and lost her mom.
Yeah, she's only
Yeah.
23.
Yeah. She says it's a beautiful house with a big garden. It's been in the family for generations. It does require some repairs, but she's slowly working on it. Well, here these grand aunts come out of nowhere and they believe they should get the house. So because she's had so much death in the family and loss, she went ahead and drew up her own will. And in the will, she's leaving the house to her best friend. Is she the asshole?
I don't think so.
No.
No.
I don't think so because it's hers to decide what she wants to do with it. It was given to her. And I'm sure she would have loved to keep it in the family, but she doesn't have any family that are close to her that she feels like our family. Her best friend is probably more of a family to her than her blood family. And she didn't say, or, it's not in there about the dynamic between the great aunts. Like, was she ever around them? Even though they're the grand aunts.
They're not close.
Okay.
Okay.
So
But they're not close.
Yeah. I don't blame her at all.
I've got a different point of view. From the simple fact that she's pointed out how the property has been in their family for generations. I have a little trouble with a person who is as young as 23 years old giving away a family legacy to a person because right now you're my best friend. So yeah, I think she's a fucking asshole.
Ooh,
excuse me.
Wow.
I think she's a total asshole. 23 years old. You obviously don't know no history at 23. But you slipped up and said, it's been in the family for generations. I mean, that is just, to me, that is just unconscionable for her at 23 years old to be giving away a family heirloom to somebody who maybe next week y'all have a falling out and she ain't your best friend no more.
Well, that's the thing. Your best friend at 23 might not be your best friend at 43.
Thank you.
Right.
Well,
but
it's the same as
or even 25.
But it's the same as with family. Like if she got married tomorrow and she changed her will to her husband or her wife or whoever she marries, and they end up divorcing in 10 years, she would need to update her will.
Yeah.
I mean, as of right now, her will is saying her best friend.
But that's
I'm sure
opinion.
if her best friend,
it is.
if they fell out or something, she would probably change it to somebody else. Yeah.
Yes.
The question
right now,
is,
she doesn't have
am
family
I an asshole for leaving it to my best friend at 23 today?
Now, the thing that I would like to understand.
You asshole girl.
I would love to understand more about what she said to the aunties.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Came and said, well, we deserve to have the house and not you.
Well, she did say that the one grand aunt instantly blew up at her, saying she has no right to give a family house to some stranger.
How do they even know?
Yes, she does.
How do they even know that she was going to do that? She told them?
She must have.
She must have told them.
Yeah.
Well, and with all of these, though, we're only getting one side of a situation. So, we can only go by the information that
they're providing.
That they're providing. And in my opinion, at 23 to give away a family heirloom that's been in generations, no. You're an asshole.
Well, think about it this way. It was the grandmothers and before her, because it's been generations.
Right.
Grandmother, mother, and now her. Yeah. See, she did leave it to the grand aunt, who I'm assuming is around the same age as her grandmother was. And the grand aunt passes away.
Well, but she doesn't say whether they have children or not. Does she have great cousins?
She doesn't.
No, that's what I asked before.
See, so we don't know.
But then it may go to
whoever.
What is that, a cousin or something?
Yeah, but conjecture is everything. But that's not what we're here to discuss. We're here to give an opinion as to the information that is provided. So what do you say?
And Sister A needs to have a say too.
I'm saying no, she's not the asshole. Because she really doesn't communicate with them. And it sounds like her best friend is more family to her right now, today, than these grand aunts. And it went to her mother, and her mother passed it down to her. So it's hers to give to whoever she feels.
Yeah. I bet her mama be rolling around in her grave.
You don't know.
I don't think so, because because the grandmother obviously did not want her sisters to have it because she didn't leave it to the sisters.
She did not. Mm-mm.
She left it to her child.
Yeah.
And then her child didn't want her aunties to have it. So she left it to her
Gave it
child.
to her child. Right.
And I don't know why they would feel entitled to it when it's not theirs. Like they weren't involved with it. It might have been the grandmama's husband. Yeah.
But
so it's not
we don't know
say.
that.
Well, it's
we
not
don't know
say. At the end of the day, it ain't their say who gets it or not because it's already been given to the mama and now her.
Mm-hmm.
So
I would just hope by her being so young that she does update it accordingly.
What do you say, Sister A?
I agree with LM. I do not think she's the asshole. You know, she's 23 years old. Most 23-year-olds don't even have a will. Hopefully she'll live a good long life. She'll probably get married or have a partner or whatever, and it will remain in the family.
Mm-hmm.
But for now, I don't fault her, you know, the way her family is, balanced or unbalanced, that she decides it's her right to leave it to whoever she wants. So I think she's just fine. So
yeah,
that's my opinion.
Awesome. I think we have sufficiently given our thoughts on that one.
I think so.
I think Sister J just likes to say asshole.
I think she's an asshole.
Well, this is the podcast for that.
Yes. Yes, it is.
23. Don't know shit. Anyway.
That's what a matriarch would say.
Jay, do you want to go next with yours?
I guess I should have summarized this like Sister.
Just read it because sometimes I might leave out some information.
All right.
The information.
This person says, wait a minute, let me move this over here so I can see it because y'all know I need my glasses for close up. Am I the asshole for telling my friend I don't want her dating a guy who sexually harassed me and multiple women?
Oh.
When I was in school, I had to report this boy for inappropriate behavior 4 weeks. He would tell her things like he wanted to spank her and do all this other stuff. Okay. I finally
Jay,
had
just
enough.
read it. Don't paraphrase this shit.
Just read it as she wrote it.
Just read it. Because
when I was in school, I had to report this boy, I'll call him Mark, for inappropriate behavior. For weeks, Mark would tell me how he wanted to spank me, do sexual things to me, show me the hentai he enjoyed watching. I don't know what that is.
What's a hentai?
Hentai, hentai. He enjoyed watching and tell me how good my skirt looked on me when I bent over. I had finally had enough when he stole my headphones, and his friends told me he put them in his mouth, which explained why he was giggling when he gave them back to me.
Ew.
I told him to choke on a dick and reported him to the school.
Yes.
On a dick.
Yes.
He said,
wait a minute.
So she won. She won for that.
Did she say what age school, like what grade school this is?
Are they in college?
I told him to choke on a dick and reported him to the school. They ended up having to keep him away from me for the rest of my time at school because of his constant harassment. This didn't stop him from harassing 3 other girls in my year and SAing one of them. I don't know what that
sexually
means.
assaulting
One of them. Fast forward a few years, and her friend, she said, I'll call her Sarah, just got out of a breakup with this guy and everything. She called her about this.
Okay.
About all of this other stuff. Anyway, she said, evidently,
don't look up shit, y'all. How we learn anything from before? Don't Google stuff.
Don't Urban Dictionary it.
Let's just hope I don't get a virus on my phone. How about
she said she broke up with a guy For context, Sarah only really dates guys so she can get laid and then leaves them because she's collected that guy. After her breakup, she decides she needs a new boyfriend. So that's what she does. One of my best friends gave her a list of guys to contact. And of course, she stumbles across this Mark person.
Wait.
What kind of school is this?
Wait a minute.
I think they're out of school now.
This is her
I think
friend.
they're adults. They're adults now.
First of all, you're talking about your friend collecting dudes.
Finish the shit.
Yeah, finish.
Yeah. Let her finish it. Let her finish.
But wait, no, hold up. Who has a list of guys that they just go,
Collected.
here you go.
Collect.
Here's the list of names of people.
One of my best friends, I'll call her Grace, gave her a list of guys in her contacts. And if Sarah was able to find one that was single, she could have her way with them. That's what the other friend told this Sarah person.
Who are these people?
Yeah,
who
what
are
kind of group of friends is this?
Anyway, her friend Sarah claimed to be. she claimed.
Yes.
She claimed to be.
Seriously.
Look up.
For real.
For y'all that don't know, that means what the dusty fuck.
What the dusty fuck.
Anyway.
Go back to our Game of Thrones to figure that out if you don't know.
Ooh, wait.
But if you know, you know. Okay, go ahead, Jay. I know it's a struggle for you.
Anyway, so she starts dating this Mark, her friend. And then she said her friend is telling her about this Mark. And I told her about the stuff that he had said to her.
Yeah.
And you know, her other girlfriends. And he was just behaving how every other teenage boy does. That's what her friend said.
No.
And that she was incredibly in love with him and how he is so sweet. So her constant bringing him up to me after me sharing my past with him is really beginning to tick me off. It says to makes me very uncomfortable. Okay. Then this Grace, the one who gave the list of people.
That's great. You're not reading, you're paraphrasing.
This is the only time. This is a record right here. This is the only time we can tell Sister J to keep that shit short.
Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. Sister J, why are you having such a hard time reading?
Okay, she said.
Because she's reading.
Hold on.
That's why.
Time out.
She's reading and paraphrasing.
For those of y'all who don't know who Sister J is, you can't. First of all, Sister J is a accomplished author. But
yes.
ask Sister J to read out loud, and it is no bueno.
This is why Sister J never reads anything. Never.
And she always making me do it.
This could be the last time on this podcast as well.
Will be the fucking last time.
I think we need to revise.
This will be the one and only episode.
But the problem is, Jay, you're trying to edit, paraphrase, and read. Just read.
Because I'm pretty sure that girl didn't write my girlfriends and them. Those were your words.
Oh, man. Just read it as it's written.
Just read it.
Her question is, I thought I was doing the right thing by telling this Sarah not to date this Mark because of the past. But everybody around them keeps saying that I'm being petty and an asshole for bringing up the past. There you have it.
Oh my gosh.
Lord, butter.
Lord.
Well, we found out a couple things. Number one, I guess there are women out there that got a list of dudes you can just go in
to
there
collect.
And they're collecting.
just to go to bed with and then
go
on to the next one.
Men do that. They collect.
Well,
Yeah,
that's true, but
that's true. But
I don't know. No women did it.
Well, first of
yes.
all, she needs a new set of friends because she has one friend that dates men who sexually assault her friends and other women. She has another friend that keeps a list of contacts in her phone of dudes she'd like to get with and then pass to the other friend.
I hope you're all being safe out there.
And then the other friend collects these dudes and toss them to the side and get another one.
But she's in love with this one.
She's in love with this one.
She isn't.
No, she's not.
Well, that's what she's telling her. That's what the friend said. And so therefore, because the OP original poster, because she's friends with this Sarah girl, then the Sarah girl keeps, of course, talking about Mark. Because that's what she said.
She said OP. Oh gosh.
Anyway.
The others don't know about that, Sistah A.
What?
Oh my gosh. Well, I don't think this girl is the asshole at all.
No.
What I do think though is she needs some discernment about who she has as best friends, because any person that you share something like that to and they just say, oh, whatever, that was just boys being boys, is not a friend. It's not a friend.
No.
Now, I'm not saying that she should break up with, like, if she hasn't experienced that, because a lot of people go by how someone treats them, you can't make her expect her to break up. But I would at least hope that any friend of mine, if I shared that I was stalked and harassed by someone, would have a little bit more compassion. And when I tell them that this person did this to me.
Right.
But she doesn't seem like she had any.
Yeah.
So I don't know. To me, I feel like you need to recategorize your friend base. And she will be just an acquaintance and not a friend, because also you don't want him around you.
Yeah.
And if she's in love with him now, she's going to be trying to bring him around you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah. I give her kudos for speaking up back then about this.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that couldn't have been easy at a young age.
Right.
No.
And having him stay away from her.
Yeah.
And good for you for respecting yourself and not letting somebody treat you that way. Because that's not right. I mean, maybe some people don't mind all that, and that's fine too. But for you, she spoke up, and that was good. So, but yeah, you definitely
real
need to.
Question is, are her friends trick hoes?
Sound like a trick hoe to me.
Sounds like it.
I mean, I'm not going to say that because, I mean, there's nothing to say that you can't do this. Look, if you want to have multiple partners and this, and that, and the other, it's your own personal choice. It's your own personal body, and it's no shame to that. My only issue is no,
you don't want.
Really.
There's no future in being promiscuous, whether you're a man or a woman.
You're going to be labeled.
But the thing is that people's definition of what that means is different. If you end up having multiple boyfriends,
I think if you got a list of dudes
you'll
on
add
a list
up.
that you could give to somebody, that makes you a hoe.
You're collecting.
And the men on the list who obviously just go from woman to woman, they a hoe.
They're hoes too.
Yeah.
It don't make any difference what
male,
gender
female.
you are. A hoe is a hoe. But I don't think she's the asshole.
She's not the asshole.
No.
Or
I think
pointing
we
it
all
out.
agree on that.
No.
But
you're trying to warn your friend.
She's going to have to lessen her association with this person.
I think so.
Especially if he's going to be sticking around.
But even if he isn't, because at some point, I'm sure he'll move on to someone else.
Yeah.
You know, if
anyone that tells you that the person sexually assaulted someone.
Yeah. Yeah.
That should be a dead stop right there.
Right.
That's a red
Yeah.
flag for my
Mhm.
friendship.
Yeah.
That kind of friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Period. It would be
Yeah.
over.
Point
Mhm.
blank. Mhm.
Are you that thirsty? You're just gonna forget about that part? No.
Probably?
She obviously,
There are some people that are.
the woman
overlook,
is, yeah.
They overlook all kinds of stuff just to
Mhm.
have a dude or a woman,
Yeah.
whoever, a partner. They overlook a lot of stuff. So, woo, that was a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a
Ooh,
good
we made
one.
it through. Okay, so let me go ahead and do the next Am I the Asshole question. This one kind of struck a little chord with me because if you don't know, I am vegetarian. And so this was kind of an interesting question. Okay, am I the asshole for serving someone food that is against their religion? Okay, throw away for obvious reasons. Brought a home-cooked meal to the office to share with a few of my coworkers, and they all knew what was inside prior to eating it. I had some extra left, so I asked another coworker if she wanted to try it. She gladly accepted it, and while eating, she said she thought it was weird that I was using a certain type of food in the recipe. I told her that wasn't that type of food, but was another type of food. She stopped eating immediately, and at this point was already probably halfway to finishing it. She told me eating that type of food was against her religion and assured me she was not kidding. I apologized immediately, telling her I had no idea she had a dietary restriction. Things got awkward, and shortly after, she walked away from the table saying she'd see us later, but never ended up coming back. Was I the asshole for not asking her if she had any dietary restrictions? I feel terrible. I gave her something to eat that was against her religion. Help.
Okay.
Probably some pork.
Well,
Probably
she
has some
didn't
pork in it.
know.
Yeah, no, that's
You
different
didn't
than how
know
the
ahead
question
of
was
time.
asked. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, she would definitely be the asshole and dead wrong for giving someone something and you know it's against their religion
Exactly.
or what they're allowed to eat and what they choose not to eat.
Right.
Okay.
But she did apologize. And I mean,
she did have a couple little things at the end here she added in. She said,
Okay.
the see you later wasn't in an angry or sarcastic tone. It was said like any normal person would say it. And she said, yes, the food was pork, but no, she isn't Jewish or Muslim. Confirmed.
Okay. But that doesn't make any difference.
It doesn't make a difference.
The fact remains is that she did not know the woman had any kind of restriction. Now, what the woman should have said was, as she offered it to her, said, oh, this looks really good. It doesn't have any whatever.
Yeah.
Right. And it does it. Yeah. She should have been the one to ask the question because most people, and I know, Sister A, that you would do this, you would immediately say, oh, that looks or smells really good. Does it have meat in it? Because you don't eat meat. Yeah. So, you know, because you can't imagine, you can't expect other people to know what your dietary needs are.
Right.
Right.
No.
And there's many of them out there these days.
Yes. And some people are allergic to the point where they could go into an anaphylactic shock and die.
Exactly.
But all the more reason, if you know you're not eating something because of choice or religion or an allergy, the first thing you should do when offered anything or even when ordering in a restaurant is ask, hey, does this have nuts in it? Does it have pork in it? Does it have meat in it? Like, so that's not on her. She's not the asshole.
Yeah. And frankly, she was very, very nice to apologize about it. Because if it had been me, I would have said, oh, that's fair.
First of all, this is my first question.
Said, oh, well, you should have let me know that.
I would have said that. I would have said, oh, I'm sorry. You should have let me know that.
Yeah.
Right.
Not a mind reader.
This is my question, though. First question out of my brain is, why are you eating something from somebody else's house?
Now, see, okay, for those of y'all that don't
That
know
was my
about
first
the
thought.
sisters,
That was my first
sisters
thought.
got a real problem with some potluck.
Wait.
Potluck.
And not just now, maybe like certain people you can trust, I would trust to eat their stuff. But if it was just a
We've been all
coworker
through
that
this.
I didn't know and that didn't know me to the point where they didn't know my restrictions,
Exactly. And
I
you
would say,
eating it.
oh, I already had my lunch. Thank you, but it looks good. But thank you, no.
Thank you. Yeah, just no, thank
Exactly.
you.
First thing. But second thing is, I agree. If you have your own restrictions, whether it's medically inclined or personally inclined or religiously inclined, you're the one that needs to speak up and let people know that you have this. Not everyone, it's not tattooed on your head.
Right.
It's not tattooed on your head. So no one's going to know unless you speak up.
Mm-hmm.
And so it wasn't your fault, the original poster's fault, that she didn't know that.
No.
That lady should have said it. Now, I will say this for the original person who wrote this. You're not the asshole, but I don't think you should be offended that the person is standoffish or anything, because as a person, if you are a vegetarian or you don't eat a certain thing for some reason, and you've been this way for 5, 10, even if it's been 10 minutes, and you accidentally eat something you're not supposed to, it's going to jack with your fucking psyche and your emotions. So she's going to be funky for a minute.
Well, not only that, she probably got sick or needed to vomit and excused herself.
Yeah. So
it's
you need
still
to give her, but you give her some grace for having a little bit of an attitude and leaving the table and not coming back, because she had to go deal with whatever it was
that's true
going on inside of her
Mental,
for having
physical,
eating something that she doesn't eat.
Right. And she probably felt guilty too.
Well, yeah.
Because she probably
Well, she was halfway through, so she didn't like it.
Yeah.
She liked it until
so
she
that
realized what
probably
was in
messed with,
exactly.
messed with her mentally too. Yeah.
So give her some grace. Like, I think she'll realize it. And if she don't, then oh well.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I wonder
you didn't do
if
it purposefully.
No. I wonder if the other people knew that she didn't eat pork. Because usually, like, I have a friend who has a severe allergy to nuts. So even if I'm with her, even when I'm ordering something and she's even near me, I say, she has an allergy to nuts.
Right.
Make sure even my meal doesn't have any in it. So I wonder if anyone else knew about her restriction.
But that wouldn't.
But it's not on them to.
Yeah, it's not on them to say to the other person, don't offer this to her because she don't eat pork.
Right.
See, that was on her. Like, I do not eat willingly coconut. I don't like coconut. I don't like the smell. I don't want to see it. Oh, and like coconut cake, it looks really good, but I just don't eat coconut.
It doesn't even look good.
No.
I can't.
I would eat a whole bag of coconut.
Thank you.
One time, people make this ambrosia salad or something, and they put little coconuts in it. No, I wouldn't eat it. And if anything even remotely looks like I have eaten a fruit salad before, but I always say, it doesn't have coconut in it, does it? Oh, yeah, it's got a little bit. Okay, never mind.
Daddy Ellen makes some bomb coconut pie.
Oh, hell no.
Ooh, okay.
Coconut pie.
Detroit, here I come.
Good.
No.
I just don't eat it.
I can't.
Well, that's how I am with mushrooms.
Oh, yeah.
See, there you go.
too.
Yeah, you've said that before. Love me some mushrooms. Eat any kind of mushrooms.
Cilantro for me, nope.
But I would, if I'm offered something, well, first of all, I'm not accepting anything that was homemade. But
see, there you go.
If I'm offered something, I would say, does it have mushrooms in it? Or does it have,
Yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, we got a real, so to speak, problem with some potluck. Because you can't eat everybody, so especially people that got cats and dogs in the household.
Yep.
Yes.
True. But even the ones that don't, because you don't know their hygiene. Well,
you don't know what they're doing.
I've
their
been looking
hygiene.
at the shoes
you don't know their hygiene
in the bathroom, and I know the ones who don't wash their hands when they leave the stall.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So when you bring it out, even if you brought store-bought stuff and you put it out on a plate,
matter.
I'm not eating that either.
I need to see you break the seal, or I need to break the seal and get it first.
Okay.
That's right.
Hello.
That's right.
Hello.
All right.
That was a good one, Sister.
That was a good one. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Sister
That
A,
was
did you give
very
your
good.
opinion on that?
Yes, I think I agree with you that, she's not the asshole. She didn't know.
Yeah.
She was just being nice and offering. I mean, for me, I'm constantly asking, is there this and that? And I mean, stuff seems to be vegetarian, but they're sneaking in like chicken broth.
They're
chicken
sneaking
fat.
it in.
They're
Yeah.
sneaking that shit in.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
they
you
are.
have to be very sure about what you're eating. So I would always ask before I eat something.
And you know what?
Yeah.
I may be asking you for some good recipes, Sister A, because they getting ready to put on the market lab-grown meat. No.
Yeah.
No, thank
Same
you.
here.
No. So
I might
we're gonna
have
be needing some Sister A recipes.
Okay.
We do.
Y'all don't think that there's
Our
already
next-
lab grown stuff?
I think it's already lab grown chicken out
Right.
there
Yeah, I
yeah.
think so too.
for sure.
Mhm.
Yikes.
And but you
Yeah.
don't think there's lab grown veggies when you buy it at the store and you're not buying it from like a farmer or something?
Think so.
I would think veggies is a little bit harder to
It's a little harder to
create in a lab.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who knows these days?
I think it's already being
Conspiracy
done,
theories,
honestly.
etc.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
Well, I have a question here. Am I the asshole for asking my husband if he has money for ice cream?
What?
What?
Okay, background.
Is there some more?
This
Gotta
past
be.
year has been really hard on my husband. He hates his job, is having a difficult time trying to see his son, and a lot of debt has stacked up from reckless spending trying to make him feel better. We recently started to combine financials as well as having separate ones. This was done so I could manage our money and pull us out of debt again. This has been working great till the other night. My husband and I were at my mom's for dinner, and when we started to pack up to leave, he asked if we could get Dairy Queen. I asked him if he had money for Dairy Queen.
Oh no.
You got Dairy Queen money?
You can have it, but you're paying for it. Damn.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute, get through it and then yeah.
Yeah.
I asked him if he had excuse me, I asked him if he had money for Dairy Queen. I will add the only reason I asked is because each time we get paid, we both take out spending money. On his pay cycle, he took $200 and I took $40. Well, he didn't have money for ice cream and I didn't want to spend the household money because it was going to dip into the bills. My mom gave us $10 and we went on our way.
Oh.
In the car,
Wait, let her finish.
In the car, he decided, quote unquote, he didn't want ice cream and we ended up getting popsicles at the store later. I thought all was good till last night. He stated that I not only embarrassed him in front of my mom, but that I was being financially abusive and he would no longer let me handle the money and I would have to give him an itemized list of bills if I wanted money to pay them. I apologized for embarrassing him and said my intention was not to abuse him, but to help him think about his spending habits. I pointed out that he took $200 for spending money and I had $40. I still have $32 and he already went through his $200.
Wow.
He said most of what went to paying people back for money, most of that went to paying people back for money he had borrowed, so it didn't count.
Mm-hmm.
We still haven't come up.
What?
We still haven't come to a new plan on how to handle money, and I'm thinking about staying at my mom's tonight. So he has time to think. I hope he is just overwhelmed with life and not realizing that he's upset in general. So am I the asshole for asking my husband if he had money for ice cream?
I have a lot of thoughts on this.
You know
Wow.
what? They have problems more than just the
Yes.
money.
Yes.
It sounds to me, just based upon what you've read, it sounds like to me she functions as his mommy. That is never good when you're a married couple. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
a couple things I found really interesting when she said, I had to pull us out of financial
again,
financial trouble again.
Right.
He's got a problem with money.
So he's got a gambling problem or an alcohol problem or
Yeah,
a
addiction,
nose problem
spending
or something.
problem.
Or a girlfriend problem.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't think it's a girlfriend though.
it's something.
And
It's
it's something, because why would you need $200 to pay back people? Plural is what he said.
Right. So it doesn't
Plural.
count.
Why would you need that to pay back people? What you asking them for money for?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now I agree. How embarrassing! You a grown ass working man, and your wife is asking your mama for $10 to go get my screen.
No. She didn't ask the mom.
No,
The mom. The thing is,
Gave
she said
them
it.
$10.
She said it in front of the mom.
Right.
Yeah,
So I do think that was a little asshole-ish to bring your mom into the situation. It is, because you know what? If you really felt a certain kind of way about it, you should have already had this conversation with this man, not wait till you're in front of your mama.
No, all she asked him was, "You got Dairy Queen money?"
you have Dairy Queen money.
Yeah, but
That was her statement.
Probably sick of this guy asking.
Well, that's
Thank
her
you.
fault, because guess what? She been
That
there.
could have been reflex.
And she
Just
still.
Yeah, right.
I'm sure it sounded
Again.
like reflex.
yeah,
It sounded like reflex, just like you said. You got Dairy Queen money,
right.
because that's
And then the mom.
No. But think about it. That's what we tell our kids.
Yes,
That is.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what we
Yes.
tell our kids. Oh, I want to go to McDonald's. I want to. You got
You
McDonald's
got
money?
money for that?
Eh.
Mm-hmm.
Because we ain't got
She's
none, so
acting
you ain't
like
getting
the
none.
mom.
Yeah,
the
she
mom.
is.
That's
Yeah,
what
she
I'm
is.
saying.
But
That's what
this
I'm
is my
saying.
point.
Ooh.
Why are you at this point, lady? If you
Yeah.
feel a certain kind of way to where it's a reflex and it's coming out because you're irritated and
Yeah.
frustrated, that means you've been dealing with this for a while. Why are we still here then?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Why are we
obviously,
still
to
here?
her, every dollar counts, because she started with 40 and she only spent
Yes.
$8.
$8.
Yes, that's
and
pretty
he spent
good.
He went through 200.
And he went through
$200,
200 paying people,
Mhm.
plural.
Uh-huh.
And he doesn't
Back.
have $10 for DQ.
Right.
Mhm.
And it ain't no $10 for a cone.
No, it's not.
Now, them dilly bars, them suckers is high. Them suckers is high. They done went up on him.
They have way more issues than asking
They
for
have
ice
way
cream.
more
Absolutely.
issues.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now he's done said, "Oh, well, you're not managing them." First of all, there's a lot of people where one or the other spouse manages the money. The problem
Yes.
is here it seems like they're not pooling their. They're not.
No,
There's
that's
not
not what
no.
she said.
There's
She
no
said 'cause
account.
they have their separate accounts,
separate accounts
and a joint
one
account
together for the
Right.
household bills or whatever. in separate
Exactly.
accounts.
What he's saying is, not only am I controlling my account, but I'm going to be controlling the household
account. And
That's
I'd
what he
say,
said.
hell to the no.
No.
Because obviously that was why she had to get him out of financial hole.
Yeah, because it's going to be gone.
Yeah.
Look, whatever he does with his,
I want to know what he's doing with the money.
Right. But listen, if you have a joint account, which I'm assuming that you automatically have money going in, and then you have your own separate ones for your own, like spending money for the week or whatever, it doesn't matter what you do with that money. You can spend it on whatever. As long as you're not dipping into the household money, right?
But it matters. If
it
I know
matters
you
because
took
he is.
200 and I only took 40,
Right. That's not
and you're
even.
still asking for
Mhm.
some.
Right.
Yeah. And where's that money going to come from?
Mhm.
Come from that
As long
joint
as he-
account.
As long as he don't snatch it out of the joint account, then we
Well,
fine.
So he's going to
Dairy
get it out of the
Queen-
joint account.
Dairy Queen is going to eat up her $32. So no.
Yeah.
Oh, well, so I'd say, well, I'll stop by. Where's your card at?
No.
They have issues. So there is an update
Definitely.
if y'all want to read the.
Oh,
if y'all-
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It says update to. Okay. She says, first, I want to say thank you to everybody commenting on this. It's really helping me figure out how to deal with the situation better. A few things I would like to add. Both my husband and I work full time, but my husband hasn't made it to a full week of work in months. He typically misses half to 3 days every week. So we're pretty even on the money. we're bringing into the household right now.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Wait.
How is
Because she said in the original thing that he hates his job, is having a difficult time trying to see his son, and a lot of debt has stacked up
So
to form reckless.
She's stepmama.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why is he having difficult?
He's depressed, I feel like. But anyway,
Probably.
let's keep going. So this is the update. So he misses 1/2 to 3 days every week. So we're pretty even on the money we're bringing into the household right now. I would also like to add that I am autistic and so is my mother. So I often miss social cues, and I have realized it, and I did apologize to him. And then originally came up, and that it was wrong of me to say that in front of my mom. I just don't know until I fuck up that I did something wrong, because I suck at peopling. The last thing I would like to add, and I don't mean to sound petty by this, we have already spent $100 or so on ice cream for this month. He has an addictive personality, and we've been working on that.
Obviously.
So I know a couple of bucks doesn't seem like a lot, but when 1/4 of a grocery budget, if not more, goes to ice cream, I was expecting him to use his own personal spending money that was given to him at payday when we divided it up.
Obviously, he has
$100 on ice cream already.
a month.
That's the telling part is when she says he has an addictive personality.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's spending more money on it ain't ice cream.
Yeah.
No, that money going somewhere, but it's not going to
He's
to
gambling
ice
or
cream.
Probably
something.
gambling.
Yeah.
Or
I say gambling.
something else, some other
Or
addiction.
something.
Drugs. something.
Yeah, drugs or gambling, because and people think, oh, you're gambling, racetrack. No. A lot of people spend. I seen a dude spend $75 getting scratch off tickets one day, and I'm getting one.
Yep.
And when the lotteries get really big and stuff, people go in there and they're playing $100. $100
how?
for the tickets.
How? I don't understand how they're doing that every week.
No.
And are they paying all their bills doing that?
Who knows?
Now,
But they're in the convenience store buying $50 and more worth of tickets.
I'm not wasting money like that.
No, that's it. Yeah.
No.
I'm good to do $2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every time I play, they say, and how many you want? Oh, just one.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah.
One.
Yep.
That'd be $2. Okay.
And then I'd be mad when they talk about, and I say, add the extra little thingamajiggy, and then they come talking about $3. I'm like, $3.
I know. It's the extra $1.
Yeah. So for me,
he's doing something.
There's something else going on. And because
Yeah.
she has said she's autistic and she doesn't really read cues well.
But that isn't even it.
And her mother, she's not recognized. No, it is, I feel like, because she's not seeing that this is a bigger issue than about ice cream or $10 or $200.
She
This
knows
is a
that.
bigger problem.
She knows that. Yeah.
She knows that.
She offered that information as an excuse.
Yeah.
In my opinion, because she knows that, first of all, if he's having trouble seeing his son, that means there's baby mama somewhere. So either he's feuding with her or giving her more money, because I'm sure he's paying some child support.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And is that coming out of his money? Or is that coming out of
what job he do where you can be off half a week,
good question.
Every single week?
Yeah. How's he keeping his job?
How's he keeping his job?
Yeah.
I mean, like, okay, I freely admit, I'm retired now, but I freely admit when I was working, me and LM had this little issue about we didn't want to work all day. So, we get there by 9 or so and then leave by 4, but at least we went every day.
At least we went.
Yes, you weren't jeopardizing.
Now, we might have left early.
We might leave early and come late, but we're there.
But you was there.
Yes,
but we're there.
So what kind of job he got?
Well,
maybe it's something like construction or something where they don't have full work weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
It could be.
He's just getting paid by the hour somewhere.
Right. Probably.
Yeah.
It must be by the hour, because she said when he doesn't go in, their salaries are even.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not salaried. So it doesn't matter
This
how
guy
many
is a
days
problem. That's what he is.
Yeah.
He is a problem.
There's some problems.
Yep. Yeah.
And this is my thing. If you are, and I get you're married for better or worse. I'm not married, y'all, so just FYI. and never been. But I'm thinking, like, if I was married and I know I'm supposed to be there for better or worse, and he's obviously going through something, but how long do you stay married in this type of a situation? Because I'd be ready to be like, unless we get some professional help here, I got to jump, because
that's why I'm not married, because I already know my version of worse is
it's not much, huh?
It ain't much.
Well, I mean, I was married. I'm
better
divorced.
not get that bad, huh, Ellen?
No,
I mean,
I was married. I'm divorced. But certain problems, though, depending upon what the issue is, there's no reconciliation. You have to divorce.
Yes.
Period.
Well, and especially if the person's not first of all, admitting there's an issue and wanting to work on fixing it, or
but if he's
at least
a gambler,
understanding it,
right? If he's a gambler or a drug user and she is not, that's not going to work.
It's not going to work.
Yeah,
it's not going to work.
She already knows it's not going to work. She knows that.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because this is happening. This is happening again.
Again. She did say again. Yeah.
And it doesn't sound like they have children together.
No, it doesn't sound like
there's another
kind of
update.
Good thing.
There's another update, but it's too long.
Oh.
But she did say something about how they're going to just go back to each managing their own finances and pay the bills from their own funds. So he'll manage his money, she'll manage her money, and then they'll pay on whatever they want, not from the joint account, but from their separate ones, which is an issue, I feel like.
So who's going to pay for the household? Her? She's going to end up paying all the household bills?
She said both of them.
No,
he's not responsible enough.
No,
he's not going to be paying for the household stuff.
This is why they've had to go through this a few times now.
Right.
Exactly.
To get out of debt.
Exactly.
Yeah. No.
Exactly.
And she says, this is what we're going to do for now. And then she talked about maybe getting a financial counselor or something.
No, that would probably work.
She said, I did bring up that in the future, if we have kids, we will redo the situation, the plan. So they don't have kids at the moment.
To be having some kids.
Don't go there.
I wouldn't.
Don't do it.
That's just going to complicate. It's expensive.
If she is already saying he's having problems seeing his son.
Yeah.
And then you want to bring more kids into that?
No.
No.
Yeah, we don't know what that problem is.
He can't afford a kid.
No.
Not another one.
It sounds like she's young enough to start anew, do her own thing, be independent.
Cut her losses.
Yeah, but
and see where things go.
People don't see it that way. A lot of, depending upon her age, a lot of women think, for whatever reason, oh, I'll just never find anyone else. Because that's all that's the constant drumbeat. And all the stuff on social media and like in the media is, oh, good men. There's 50 million men out there, y'all.
And why do you need somebody? Why can't you just be independent?
Exactly. And you don't have to go to a club or a dating app to find a decent person.
Well, it is hard to find a decent person, but that's a whole nother situation.
Go to the grocery store.
That's a whole nother podcast.
That's a whole nother
Yeah, we need to do one.
Hello.
Yes.
That's a whole nother discussion, honey.
All right.
But yeah, some people, I think, again, just want to be with someone rather than be alone.
They need to be
and
with
they put up with all kinds of stuff.
They do.
That's something that I don't think I could handle. I would be looking for, okay, I need to figure out how to extricate myself from the situation. And we don't know, like, do they own their home? Are they renting?
Right.
That can make a difference. Whose name is it in? There's all kinds of stuff that you have heard horror stories about. How it was the husband's home,
right?
And the wife had no idea about the finances, and then he passes, and the home has been mortgaged 5 times. And
just reading between the
money
lines,
is all
I
gone.
don't believe a house is probably in the issue, because the whole line of he's having trouble seeing his son. That means the son lives with the mama. So if there was a house in the issue, the mama probably got the house with the son, which means they're either in an apartment, townhome, or something.
Paying
probably
rent or something.
To rent. So
because it sounds like his credit is jacked. So a house, if they do have it, or even apartment, it's probably not even in his name.
But two problems to me. And that is that word again.
Mm-hmm.
And he's having trouble seeing his son. That means he's feuding with the baby mama.
That's not even my biggest issue. My biggest issue is he does not go into the work. He doesn't make it through a full work week.
Yeah.
But if he's feuding with the mama, you better believe it's over some child support.
That's not even the biggest problem, though.
Which is another money thing.
Well, but the issue is he can't make it through a full week of work.
That's problematic.
He is depressed or something else mentally is going on, and he's not going to be able to overcome that alone.
Yeah.
I'm not going to fault him for not being able to get through a whole work week because I can't either.
Yeah, but you got to pull your weight as well. You can't put it all on your wife.
But then what you do is you take strides to figure out what you can do to make it through the week or to get a different job or to whatever.
Yeah,
exactly.
You just don't stay there and then just decide, oh, I'm not going to go because I hate it.
Yeah. And then you're going to lose your job and things will be worse.
It'll be worse.
Yeah.
But you got to help yourself. But again, I feel like he's depressed. And when you're depressed, you don't have any motivation to even look for something better. You can't even get yourself up out of the bed to do anything. So that's what I'm saying. It sounds like
he's out of bed to spend money.
Counseling, y'all. He need counseling. And if he doesn't want to do that, then lady, you need to figure it out.
Get a divorce.
Mm-hmm.
Figure it out because you'll be caught up for years.
Mm-hmm. And you need to look out for yourself.
Trying to recover.
Separate while you can.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. There's a lot of living to do.
Yeah.
Child. Oof.
No matter how old you are.
Yep.
Exactly.
That's so true.
That's too much stress, though.
Yeah.
Money stress is some really bad stress.
Yeah.
Bad.
And that's like, isn't that the main reason for divorces?
They say money stress.
Financial issues. Yeah.
And being in debt is stressful.
Yeah.
It is.
It's expensive out there. Everything is expensive.
Everything's expensive.
And she's the only one that's trying to manage the debt.
Right.
And speaking of debt is being expensive and stuff, they had a case here in the Dallas area where the city services were hacked by these computer hackers. So, of course, they offered people that credit protection check and stuff for 2 years, for identity theft and all that stuff. They had a report on the other day. The city employees, their 10 and 8-year-old children have had accounts opened in their names with their social security numbers. So they're trying to petition the city for more than 2 years worth of credit stuff. He said, my little boy's 10 years old. What's going to happen in 10 years when he's 20 and trying to get a house? Oh, it's a mess, y'all.
Wow.
Yeah. So all of these people's personal information, and these were all city employees.
Yeah, so their whole benefits thing was on there.
Their social security numbers, their health records, their names, their children's names, their children's social security. All that stuff was breached.
They need more than 2 years.
Isn't that awful?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So when we were talking about these money problems and stuff, can you imagine these young people through no fault of their own? Because remember, it used to be it used to be a joke, like with comedians and stuff, how, you want to ding my credit? I just get the phone in my kid's name.
That's not a joke. People do that for real.
Yeah, they do that.
Yeah, they do.
For real. And now this was a computer hackers. And they said, even though they got the hack stopped, but the news report was really good because I don't really understand the whole concept of the dark web, but they went all through the dark web, what it is, how all of this information is now on the dark web, and it will be there for 50 years. And people just sell it back and forth to all these different countries and stuff because it's real social security numbers.
Yeah.
And real people's names and stuff.
And that's something that I wonder how they found out that was happening to the kids, because you don't really run kids' credit reports.
No.
Like you don't,
because of the social security numbers.
No, but I'm saying, how do they know that things were being opened up in the kids' names?
Because when the breach and everything was happening, and they got the credit monitoring services, the man got a little ping on his credit because it's his son who is 10.
I know, but so his son's name popped up on his credit?
Yeah, because he's a junior. That's how he knew. And
Gotcha.
then other people started checking all their kids' names and stuff.
Because see, that'd be the thing, is like, how would you know? Because unless you purposefully run your kids' name through it, now you would have no clue until they hit 18 and wanted to get started.
But now they do know. But now they know, like everybody who was affected and has children, now they know that everybody's been checking.
Damn.
And so now they're petitioning the city, and the one man said he doesn't want to file a lawsuit. He said, I will if I have to, because 2 years not going to cut it.
It's not.
And of course the city doesn't want to pay. You know, they got what, 5,000 employees or however many it is, and all those people.
They're not going to pay for that.
They don't. Well, they're paying for 2 years, right, for everybody, but I don't know. He'd be 12 in 2 years. No, it got to be more than that.
It does.
So anyway, so that's what I thought of when we talked about the money.
Yeah.
Talk about some stress.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is stressful. Well, y'all, I think that was a successful first. Am I the asshole? There's some real pickles out there people are dealing with.
Yeah.
Some real pickles.
Ooh. Real pickles.
Honestly. So everybody, let us know what you would say to some of these questions. We would love to hear from you. Do you like this new Ask the Sisters? Am I the asshole? Let us know. Send us an email or a voicemail to sistahspeak@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you. And if you don't know us, you will soon, because we play every single voicemail. We read every single email that we get. And if it takes us 2 hours, it takes us 2 hours.
Yep.
So we'd love to get your feedback. It's how we know and have come to know our Sistah Speak family so well, is by their feedback to some of our most great, wonderful questions.
Oh, yes. We have 50 million podcasts out there.
Oh, yes. Go check us out. We go way back. We normally do TV and movies from a sister's point of view, but we love our Ask the Sisters because we love to get people's real, true advice questions, and we have a unique take on what we would do. Go back.
And we usually don't agree either.
Right? We usually don't. That's why I'm surprised. We mostly agree tonight. All right. Well, that is it. You can find us at sistahspeakproductions.com. We're on Patreon. We have a lot of interesting content over there. Patreon.com/sistahspeak. And of course, here on YouTube, youtube.com/sistahspeakproductions. And we would love to hear from y'all. Let us know what y'all think. That is it for now. I am Sistah K.
I'm Sistah J.
I'm Sistah Alam.
And I'm Sistah A.
See y'all next time. Bye.
Look in the mirror and ask yourself, am I the asshole?
Watch your back, everybody.
We know there's a lot of assholes out there. We'll see y'all next time, assholes. Bye.